Hello, beautiful. I've got a little tarot reading, an evening tarot reading. I never do that. That's when I know it's going to be something juicy. Oh, okay. Straight out the gate, the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So I definitely know a lot of you already know this, but a reminder that some of you are closing out cycles. Spirit's trying to take you from wherever you've been, hasn't really been serving you, trying to take you somewhere safer. All right? Because this is an end of an era. It's the end of a cycle. And there's a lot of passion and a sense of confidence that's coming in for you. Some of you might not have reached this place yet, but it is coming. I'm looking at the palm of her hand, this little like fire ball in her hand. I really just feel like as passionate as you can be about whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. Like you're being guided towards something passionately, whether it's love or a project, a job, a creative outlet, a trip, like it could really be anything. But see how she's focusing all her energy on it and she's so excited. I really just feel like you need to like put your all into something right now. Even if it's just, and not just, even if it's healing, the broad scope of generally healing your trauma, healing whatever in you is, not where you want it to be. Okay? So, kind of a broad message. I'm not going to take all these other cards just because there were too many. But yeah, it's definitely, I'm hearing lighten your load. Some of you are holding on to some things that you don't need to be holding on to. For instance, I moved out and I've been living in an Airbnb, and it's like the stuff that I brought with me, I'm realizing I don't need a lot of it. I'm sending a lot of it back, which is awesome. Lighten your load, because some of you are, your cup is too full to let God in right now, to let anything other than logic. Some of you are resisting your higher knowing about this moment. But there's a part of you that has been preparing for this. And every time I see this card in this particular deck, I feel like this is a very spiritual download kind of energy. You're so tapped in. You have all these like connections to the divine, but there's some part of you that is not believing in that. And again, it's like when she decides to put her full focus in that one direction, look at how she lights up. Look at how she lights everything else up around her. Let that come in through your creativity, through your, oh yeah, on the bottom of the deck, I didn't even notice, the World with the Eight of Swords. You're ending this era, or Spirit's asking you to let go of this era to walk through this portal into your new life, a new dimension. I'm hearing one where what used to be really problematic in your life is no longer an issue. You're free. I'm hearing this keeps coming up. You're free from the chains that bind you, with the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about independence, financial freedom. This feeling of not having enough, of needing to protect everything you have, is coming to an end, because you're going to have more than enough. You're going to know how abundant you are. It's going to show in everything you do. And people are going to start coming toward you and treating you differently because of this. You really are heading into a new era, a new season of life. And I keep saying this, where life is courting you, just like this handsome gentleman is courting, whoever he's looking at right now. And I'm looking at this horse in the background. There's this wild and free part of you. That's what this person is admiring about you, is your spirit. I'm hearing fighting spirit, your pluck, your courage, your spontaneity, your spunk. So yeah, you're in a really good position right now of just finding peace within. You're looking very balanced and I just heard healed, which is an interesting thing to say. But yeah, you look like you've done the work. I don't usually get this from this card, but right now I just see an enlightened person who's just rocking it. All right? You're rocking it right now. That's what Spirit wants you to know. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, is what I just heard. I get a really good feeling from this moment and this reading. And I was resisting doing this message. I was sitting around all cozy, just like, I don't want to do a message. But now that I'm here, I'm really glad I'm here. I knew that would happen. That's why I got on here. You got to listen to those inspirations, those inspired, take inspired action when you feel it, okay? Death in reverse, and the Four of Wands. Stop. Death and rebirth. To me, I can't. I'm like about to cry. I've never seen this card in this deck either. This is the Guardian of the Night Tarot. This is the rebirth right here. The celebration, this fertility, this marriage, this union, this new beginning, this new paradigm, this new start after an ending. And one that was long dragged out, which is kind of why I feel like it was in reverse. 9 of Cups underneath that in reverse. Yeah, there's like, I'm just feeling like this is all about to turn around. It reminds me of like a gumball machine or something. If it gets stuck and it's like nothing will come out, but then all of a sudden they all come out at once. And it goes from being upside down to wish fulfillment. You know what I mean? Wish fulfillment. Look at that abundance. The Page of Cups again. Oh, it's the Knight of Cups, but we got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. You got some people coming toward you. Some of you are looking really attractive. Emotionally, you're drawing a lot of people to you. You're magnetic is what I'm hearing. 7 of Wands on the bottom with the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady. I keep saying that. Slow and steady wins the race right now. 7 of Wands. Protect what you know to be authentic about you, about your path, about... Just protect what's close to your heart. Protect your vision and really understand that when you listen to your intuition, you are tapped into God. And other people don't know what you hear. And so you can't let other people tell you, like get in your head and try to steer you away from what you know to be true. And I mean, like I said in a different video, sometimes people come along to elevate you. But you really need to feel into it to know which is which, because it's very easy to get led astray and to lose your voice and just get thrown off your own path because someone else doesn't believe in what you're doing, someone that you really value their opinion. All right? Grounded in the groundlessness and playfulness. Yeah. I'm hearing like the void, just like embrace the void right now. Grounded in the groundlessness. Yeah, I don't live anywhere. I'm just like traveling or whatever, floating. I haven't done this in a long time. All right. And I've changed a lot in the last 8 years. So the last time I did it, I was a very different person. And the time before that, I was a teenager. I lost some of that playfulness. A lot of us have. And we've been too focused on being in control is what I'm hearing. Centered in the storm reversed. I feel like some of you are not grounded in the groundlessness. You don't know how to just float or flow, or you forgot, kind of like I did for a while. I'm remembering. My cat's remembering. It's cool. We're just like, oh yeah, I remember how to do this. It's been a fucking minute, but I remember. Get grounded in the groundlessness. Find your anchor in God. Find your anchor in yourself instead of in a physical place. And I'm not saying that there's not a part of me that would love to be settled and living somewhere again, but you know what I mean? Home is where the heart is. Home is where God is. Home is wherever my cat and I are. And I'm about to redefine all of those things, what home means to me, because I'm grounded in the groundlessness and I'm choosing to be playful in this moment and find faith. I really do know that God is guiding me somewhere. All of this has led to something, the end is turning into a new beginning. And there's a lot of abundance coming. All right. And this goes for everyone watching. There is a death happening. And it's going to lead to something amazing. This card just gives me goosebumps, okay? Just let your creativity shine. Let yourself shine. Let yourself be bold.